Hi all, I'm Yunus. Welcome to my channel. This video includes part 2 of Amazon Q lessons. In the first part, I had covered how to start using Amazon Q as a free coding assistant. That video showed installation of Amazon Q extension in Visual Studio Code, how to log into Amazon Q using Skill Builder account, create simple Python and Java programs with Q, adding comments to the code, correcting code errors, and creating an explanation of the code all using Amazon Q. I'll give the link to the first part in the video description. In this video, I will show you some more features of Amazon Q. We will see features such as refactoring of code, creation of test scripts and execution, creation of user documentation, all using Amazon Q. Okay, let's start. Okay, I'm in Visual Studio Code, and here I have created a library management system, a simple, very basic Python program. So we can see this LMS library management system.py here. I'll just close this terminal and you can see the code here. And as I said, it is very basic Python program with a lot of else if statements. I have created it this way because we want to do refactoring or restructuring of code later. Okay, let us see if this code works. This is basically what it does is it provides the basic functions of a library, such as you can add a book, you can issue a book, you can add a new member, etc. So let us see if it works. So I'll start a new terminal and let us do ls. It is lms.py. So I'm going to say python lms.py. I'm going to run this and you can see there are multiple options. So I'm going to just add a book. I'll just do very basic testing. A book title, Crime and Punishment. Who wrote that book? I don't know. So I'm going to give Tolstoy's name. Okay, so I have added a book. So if you want to see that book, just view books and you can see that whatever I added, it is there. So for us, that is more than enough. I will just quit. So what I want to do next is to refactor this code. So I have Q extension here. So I'll go click on this and then I'm going to request refactoring of this code. So let me enter the prompt tab and then I'm going to ask this question. Please refactor this code, okay, which I have selected here. Organize the programming to multiple functions. Save the new code in file lms underscore refactored.py. So it is doing that work for me. Yes, it has created that file lms refactored.py. So let us see what difference, high level, what difference it has made. So I'm going to close this terminal and I will open lms refactored side by side. So here you can see both codes here. The first one was very basic, while true, then it is using a lot of if then else statements. You can see that here. The same code, now it is organized into multiple functions. Add book, there is a function, view books, add member, view members, all those different features, different functionalities of this program. Everything is a separate function now. Display menu, then in main, if choice equal to 1, then call add books. You can see that this is much more better readable, right? So it has refactored the code. So let me close this and let me try to execute this one. For that, I'm going to open a new terminal and let us see if the functionality remains same. So just do ls and then do python lms underscore refactored. So again, it is giving you the same list of choices. So I'm going to do add member 3 and I will give my name and it is asking for the email. So I will add testemail.com. And if you want to view the members, you can see my name is added. I will add one more member, 3, new user at testemail.com, and again view the members. So you can see that the 2 members are added. Anyway, this is not perfect program, but we just want to test out whether refactoring is possible and whether it can create the documentation for this, etc. Okay, I'm going to exit. Now what I want to do is I want to create documentation for this. For example, for this code or for this program, I want to create user guide. So I can create the user guide in a text file or I can create the user file in a Word document. So let me go to Amazon Q and say that, okay, now let me make it big. Let me also remove this lms.py for now and lms refactored.py is selected and I'm saying please create the, okay, you can say please create the documentation, but before that what you can do is just do /doc. When you type slash, this will appear doc. So select that. So you have just selected creation of document. So it will ask you whether you want a user guide, developer guide, etc. So I'm going to say please create user guide. So first it will create in a text format. Let us see. So it is creating user guide.md. It will take some time. So let me see. Yeah, you can see user guide.md. So let me open that file. Okay, I'll close this terminal. So this is the user document it has created. I'm not going to go through in detail, but if you want to create it as a Word document, you can actually mention that here. So I'll say please create the same user guide as a Word document. So this will take more time because it has to create a Python file for creating that Word document, etc. So let me open my terminal. Just do ls. There is no Word document here. So it is actually creating a create worddoc.py, that is a Python file. So it will also install the Python docx library to create Word document. So I will say run. So it is doing something here. Then it has created a create worddoc.py program. If you do ls, you can see that here. So when you run that, it will create the Word document. So I'm going to run that. Just do ls. So you can see that library management system user guide.docx. There is something which it has created. Okay, so this is a Word document. So I can open that in Word. Yes, this is the file which it just now created. So open it and you can see library management system user guide. So it has created a 4-page document. It is a simple one. So now let us check one more feature, which is testing. So you can actually use the /test command, or you can actually enter your prompt. You can say that create test scripts for unit testing, all the functions in lms refactor.py. I should be able to choose which test I want to run. So let us see what it does. So it is creating something. So here you can see test lms.py, which it has created. I'm going to run it. So it is asking whether you want to run all the tests or whether you want to test add book function or view books, etc. So I will try to do add member function. So it will just do the test and then it will tell you whether it is okay or not. Or 16, and you have to introduce some errors to see how it is actually capturing those errors. For now, I just wanted to show you what is possible with Amazon Q in your integrated development environment. So let us close this video here. I'll come back with more similar useful videos. You may please consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Bye.